Welcome back to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen, and with me today I have my friend Anita, who is going to take us in a direction of how she came across something that enticed her into learning a new skill. Okay, now I want to give you a little backstory. And what I'm talking about is, if you're being drawn in your life to explore a new item or new process or a new habit, oh, that would be a good one. Put some thought time behind it and see if somehow you can manage to learn more about it. Now, for many of us, learning a new skill is very scary, and it may put us off. The negative self-talk might be, you're not good enough, or why do you think you should be able to do that? Or who do you think you are? So all of these beautiful old thoughts that we used to have about ourselves, sometimes you can actually sit with those and go, but this is something that I'm joyful about. And so Anita has started a new therapy that she offers to people. And she started from scratch, right?
I did.
Yeah. So how did you find these, and what is this that we're talking about here?
We're talking about crystal frequency bowls.
Okay.
I started my healing journey and started going to sound baths. And for me, it was a very peaceful, loving, kind space to be in. So I was gifted a set of singing bowls, having no idea how to play them, what to do with them, how to go about it, anything. And I sat with them and I meditated with them. I started.
Like you're talking about sat with them like this, or just in the room?
I sat with them in the room and just kind of, noticed them and was trying to build up confidence to the fact that I could do it. And so I'd have them in my room while I was meditating, and I might ding them or play them.
And tell us what they look like, or what is this?
They're big. Well, they're all the 7 chakra bowls.
Okay.
So root up to crown, and each bowl is a different size. And you have a mallet, and you play with them, and they make beautiful frequencies.
So you go round and round and touch it, and
you can do that. You can ding them. You can play them louder, you can play them softer. It's all just in touch.
I want to ask you, if you go backwards, is it a different frequency than if you counterclockwise versus clockwise?
I don't know that.
We'll have to do that.
We'll have to try that.
Okay, so I interrupt you.
I would be surprised if it did, because it's not like playing a record backwards. It's a frequency. Yeah. So there's not, but it'd be fun if it did. We could have, but no, it's they're just very peaceful for me. I tend to go to them once or twice a day.
Okay.
I don't play them for an hour each time, but even if I'm in there for 10 minutes, they certainly calm my nervous system. They bring me a lot of joy. I love doing it. I love giving sound baths to friends and family.
So a sound bath, people would just come in the room and
get comfy. It's the best nap or meditation you'll ever have, in my opinion.
So they all get in the room and lay down or whatever, and then you start your little roundy thing. And then, so there's different frequencies, so da, 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 da. And so how do you know which one to do to give a continuous sound? I mean, what is that?
To be honest, for me, it's intuitive.
Okay.
I've been just going with intuitive nature. I ask before I start the baths as to what the collective of the group needs, and then I just get hits as to what needs to come next and how long they need to be played and that. But they are, they work with the frequency of your body to heal. They help with your nervous system.
So the different chakras you said,
yes,
do affect the different parts of your body as well as just the energy around it, right? So you're changing or intensifying a frequency that might not be as intense as it needs to be?
Yes, if your chakra is not spinning and has debris or whatever, it can help make the frequency of that chakra normalized. It can bring it back into alignment with your body. We're all energy and frequency. And so that's why when you play music and there's a certain song that you just want to jam out to, that's a healing song for you. You end up finding the music that fits your life. So a lot of times our music choices change throughout life, and it's because of the
needs
and the frequency and the amount of work that we're doing.
So the person that's receiving a sound bath doesn't really do anything. They just lay there, close their eyes, and enjoy the ride.
That's exactly it.
And you're sitting there doing this, and you're in a meditative / a connected state with your guides and or all that is. And from that state, you're able to feel the energy of a room and support, enhance the parts that seem to be a little maybe not as pronounced or dull. You enhance those.
Yes.
And then it carries for a bit, and then maybe you'll make the sound again. So if somebody was interested in listening to a sound bath, are there YouTube channels that have sound baths?
Oh, absolutely. They're all over. There's different YouTube channels. There's different apps that have them. Anytime that you look up frequencies, those are in tune with our body's natural state.
Now, the difference between a Tibetan bowl and your crystal bowls, the sound quality seems to be different, right?
So they say that the crystal bowls are more feminine energy and the Tibetan is more masculine.
Okay.
So that's the difference. But both the bowls work for everybody. It's not
very nice
exclusive to male or female.
Okay.
The crystal bowls tend to bring out in men things that they can't speak.
Okay.
So it softens. It is more of an intimate, softer version, where the Tibetan bowls are more bolder and just a masculine energy.
Okay, so the reason I even bring this up with her for your benefit is don't be afraid if you're being called to do something. If it's art, if it's sewing, if it's anything, really, gardening, anything that you think you could learn from, have curiosity about, or even expand your small world. So in other words, by doing this, she's expanded her world. There's new people that she's meeting because of the bowls. And when you start doing one thing outside of your comfort zone, okay, so you're starting to do something new. Once you have success in that, as you're using your inner peace skills, you'll find that you'll have another thing pop into your awareness. And then you could try that for a bit and either choose to continue it or let it go. But there won't be this big battle after a while where your negative self-talk keeps saying, this is what's going on. When that does appear, like we've said in some of the videos, you can respect it and then just say, this is who I am today. I'm not going to be going there. And shift your thought time into this new project that you want to do. I wanted to ask before we end this, have you ever wished that you hadn't started the bowls?
Oh, absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you, they were completely out of my awareness of thinking I could do it. Because I'd never played a musical instrument in my life.
See, now, isn't that cool? I mean, this is so outside of the box.
It's so outside of the box for me. It was nothing that I ever thought I would be attracted to until I started sound baths, and then was gifted this set of bowls, which was an unbelievable gift.
One of the things I noticed, having been to a couple of her sound baths, is that she channels what's needed. Because I channel and I can find the energy of someone who is channeling. And so I was not analyzing what you were doing. I promise you I wasn't.
Right.
But it was just an awareness that as the energy would shift, it would just like get softer or not have as much motion with it, or I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't uplifting enough. I could see then she would pick certain frequencies and the energy of the room, which all these people were in, would just kind of float back up again. And that was really interesting for me. That's why I wanted you to talk about it, because even though you may say, I am afraid to try X, you may benefit somebody else if you can learn that. You're being asked by something to start something in your life. And you can possibly talk yourself into doing it with the understanding that if I start doing this, then joy can come to people. If you're in the gardening and you want in your front yard, people that walk by, they have an experience of joy. Or somebody that is trying to learn a new skill, you might be able to offer the energy behind that skill to people that normally would never have had it.
Yeah.
I think that learning new things, keeping the curiosity about life in general, is going to be the best benefit for any of us on a path to inner peace.
For me, I would hate to think that I stopped myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to be your own best friend.
I have to. And the thing is I'm getting such joy from the bulls that to think that I could have stopped that, that my personality self would have came in and said, no, you're not good enough to do that, or you don't deserve that, and you don't, all the stuff that comes in. It really, I would hate to think that I almost gave that up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Come back again. I try to post these once a week, but you know how that is. Love and light. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.